The Russian administration, known as the Kremlin, declared on Wednesday that it had shot down 2 drones that Ukraine had launched. They claimed that the Ukrainian capital of Kiev had attempted to assassinate Vladimir Putin of Russia. This occurred when a number of occurrences were occurring in the run-up to the celebrations of the end of World War II. The Kremlin claims there have been 5 prior attempts on the president's life, with this being the most recent. Major General Kirill Budanov, who oversees defense intelligence in Ukraine, mentioned that the Russian president had been the target of an attempted assassination attempt in May 2022. The Caucasus region, which is situated between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, is where this attack took place. It took place soon after Russia's February 24 invasion of Ukraine. General Budanov discussed this episode with the news source Ukrainska Pravda. According to the BBC, which quoted representatives from Ukraine's counterintelligence agency, a plot to assassinate Mr. Putin prior to the presidential election was foiled in 2012 by Russian and Ukrainian security services. In relation to the scheme, 2 individuals were detained, one of them was in the Black Sea port city of Odessa. A month later, the second man, who was wanted on a global scale, was captured. According to the Sunday Times, in 2003, British anti-terror authorities foiled a plot to assassinate Mr. Putin during his visit in October. In relation to the suspected conspiracy, 2 individuals were taken into custody. One of them, the outlet claims, was a former hitman for the Russian Secret Service who had intended to assassinate Mr. Putin using a sniper rifle. An Iraqi guy was detained in 2002 while Mr. Putin was on an official visit to Azerbaijan, because he was preparing to murder him. According to a press report, the attempt was planned to take place in January 2002, and the man involved had ties to the Afghan and Chechen rebel armies. The Iraqi guy was imprisoned for 10 years after being caught before he could carry out the attack. Later that year, Russian authorities learned of a plan to assassinate Mr. Putin by attacking his car. He was supposed to be using a highway that passed by the Kremlin. According to local media, authorities discovered and recovered 40 kilograms of explosives that the assailants had hidden to blow up the road. The equipment vanished, though, for no apparent reason, and Mr. Putin's car was sent in a new direction.